What's going on, people? A very big man here, and this is some more Counter-Strike Global Offensive gameplay, or CSGO if you want to call it that. And this is just against bots because unfortunately there aren't a ton of people playing it. Like I was in a match earlier, and I think they were talking French. I want to say it was French. It sounded French to me anyways, but I'm not really sure. So that's the amount of people that are playing on that I get people from, or people that know French at least. I don't know how many people around in the States that know French, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was actually quite a lot of them. But I just kind of want to talk about, just kind of games in general, like why I love this game, why Counter-Strike has always been a good game, and why it was one of the biggest, I guess you can call it, esports to ever be played. And I think they still do play it at like MLG and stuff like that. It's just not as popular as like Halo or TF2 or some other things, like maybe even StarCraft and all this other stuff. But this, because I remember years ago, I don't want to say it was too many years ago, but it was a couple years ago that I was watching MTV. I don't know if you guys get MTV where you live, but they have the show called True Life, and what it is they like follow people around, and like they talk about different stuff, like people being broke, or people that like support their parents or support their siblings and all this other stuff. And the one that I watch, and I still like watching it if I ever see it again, is I'm a Professional Gamer. This is the one that they did. It was Professional Gaming, and they followed this team of girls that were going to France, I believe it was, and they followed them to, and they were playing Counter-Strike. I forget which one. I don't know which one it was. It might have been Source or 1.6. I don't know exactly which one it is, but yeah, and they were following around, and I was like, I loved playing the original Counter-Strike that was on the original Xbox. That was so much fun, but again, not a lot of people played it online. A lot of people say, if you're gonna play Counter-Strike, you have to play it on PC. That's the only way you can play it, which I understand. There's a lot of cool stuff for PC in this game. I mean, so many cool things that people can do with it. But the reason why I think that I love it so much, and why I like a lot of the older FPS games, is that they are just simple. That's all it is. It's simple. All you get is guns, and that's it. That's basically it. You get a gun. You get two guns and two guns and a knife. That's it. Or some sort of melee. I mean, it's not always a knife, but it's always some sort of melee. So that's why the original FPS games are so much fun. Like Quake, fucking Doom, Counter-Strike, the original Call of Duties before Call of Duty 4. And don't get me wrong, Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare 2, some of the greater Call of Duties that I've played out of the 6 or 7 that they have released already. So, and with the new one coming out, is the reason why I think they're going downhill is they're trying to complicate it too much. They're trying to put too much stuff into it. They went from being first-person shooter games to basically FPS RPGs is the category I would put them in. I'd put them in as FPS RPG just because of all the crap that's in them, all the things you can do, all the customization and all that stuff. It reminds me of an RPG game of you customize your own character and stuff like that. So I think they've gone to more of an RPG element to them instead of being a straight FPS first off, which is stupid. They need to go back to being just simple. Just you get this and this. Do what you can with it, and that's it. Because that's what a lot of the original FPS games were, and that's what made them so great. That's what made people want to play them. You were almost, I don't want to say almost forced, but yeah, you were almost kind of forced to use like between like 6 or 7 guns. up to 10 maybe for certain games, and you had to, you know, either you found your favorite and hopefully you played on every map that had your favorite, or you basically learned how to be good with every weapon, not just you pick one gun out of a list of 30 and then, you know, or you find that one that does the most damage and you just put it 10 different ways and that's it. I don't know exactly, but that is what's making games nowadays just kind of ruined. I kind of want to say ruined, but I kind of don't, because there are some modern games that get it right while still having some of the complicated parts to them. But Call of Duty cannot do that right. They just can't. I'm sorry, but Call of Duty is done. I know people are gonna buy Black Ops 2. I know they are. That's fine. I'll probably end up buying it at some point just because I want to do custom zombie maps on PC. But other than that, I'll play it at a friend's house. But I'm not really gonna go play it online here or make videos of it just because I don't want to. It's stupid. It's not going to be a good game. I can almost guarantee you that right now. It's not going to be a good game. It's not. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's really all I wanted to talk about was, you know, just how I don't really like a lot of the more modern games just because they're changing into more of an RPG style game than anything. So let me know what you guys think, and yeah, go ahead and put some comments below on why you, or what you think are some of the better games. Because, you know, like I said, I like a lot of the older FPS games that were FPS games, not RPG games where you had to level up and unlock stuff and all this other crap. They just gave it to you. It was there. It was, you just went through and tried to mow down people as best you could. So yeah, let me know what you think, and yeah, I guess I will see you guys later. Just remember that I love you, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.